What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? And look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, sub to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications, and please go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction you'd like me to do for you, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address. And don't forget about our live shows. We live every Wednesday and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can also catch me live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's go ahead and get it popping. Let's get into our video. And today, Hector Luis Garcia and his team manager and trainer, Bob Santos, they trying to call cap on old Devin Haney. Remember, Devin Haney made the claim that Hector Luis Garcia, he don't rate him. He ain't very good. As a matter of fact, Hector Luis Garcia is so trash that Devin Haney had to kick him out of camp. Let's see what Hector and his team had to say. So Hector says, I don't want this guy talk. I don't know what this guy is talking about. That guy can't even break an egg. He can contact Al Heyman and lose to Cubas Jr. and we can make the fight. The other thing I want to add is I don't know what the F this guy is talking about because my daughter hits harder than he does. I'm going to let the world decide. And this is Santos. He says, I'm going to let the world decide. We've got an undefeated Olympian and world champion, Hector Luis Garcia, and they said he wasn't enough to push him. So they got rid of him after 2 days of sparring because he wasn't enough of a push for him. But I never got a call back. Who did they bring in for sparring for JoJo Diaz? Was it Earl Spence? And then they left it at that. Here's my thing, bro. It's hard to read. Number one, I know that English ain't Hector Luis Garcia first language. So he's saying, basically, I don't know what they talking about. Shit ain't kicked me out of camp. Hell you mean? You can't even crack an egg. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight type shit. Just, doing what everybody does, bro. Doing what everybody does to Devin Haney. And I know Devin Haney and his fan base got to be tired of that shit, man. Because it's like people go to this one thing, but he do everything else really good, bro. And I ain't mad, I ain't no boxing coach, but I've been following the sport long enough and I analyzed enough to know that from the sparring footage I seen, Devin Haney was getting the better of Hector. He was controlling Hector Luis Garcia. Hector Luis Garcia looked a step slower. He was reaching a bit. He had some good moments in the beginning, but towards the last minute and a half in that sparring, Devin Haney started outboxing him in typical Devin Haney fashion. I think it's when people say, oh, he beat his ass, or oh, he, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't keep up. You expected him to do, what Tank Davis do, but Devin don't fight like that. You expect to see him rocking somebody in sparring, walking them down, beating them up, about to stop him and shit. That ain't Devin. But for what Devin do with that jab and that lead hand work, man, he looked like he was giving Hector Luis Garcia everything that he wanted. And then Hector Luis Garcia and Bob Santos, that's the telling part to me because Bob Santos talk real good English, bro. If y'all ain't get kicked out of camp, then how come you ain't just say, man, you ain't kick out the camp. I'm going to let the world decide. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Nah, bro. Just say that they ain't had to put you out of camp, bro. People be trying to talk around you. Oh, I don't know what they talking about. I'm going to let you decide. I never got a call back. Who they call? Earl Spence Jr.? Like, all that facetiousness and being sarcastic and shit, man. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that. We trying to hear the real. So, I think they responded. But in a way, they didn't respond emphatically enough for me to where I'm going to say Devin Haney capping or Devin Haney lying or Bill Haney lying. I feel like they probably thought it was better work, or they thought that they could get work with other people. Maybe Hector Luis Garcia as a world-class fighter in his own right. Maybe he for what they thought they were getting, maybe his sparring fee cost too much. I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I do know that if Devin Haney's claims are false, then I feel like Hector Luis Garcia, instead of trying to criticize Devin Haney's power or lack thereof, instead of trying to talk about how his daughter hits harder than Devin Haney or how Devin Haney can't crack an egg, instead of talking about those things and saying, I don't know what he's talking about, you speak good enough English, or you could have a translator there where you can say, hey, man, he ain't kick me out no camp. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. If he kicked me out of camp because I was beating his ass, or I only came in for 2 days of sparring in the first place, I wasn't supposed to be there for the whole camp. I was there to get some work and then leave. We got our work and I left. Like, there's things that you could have said if you wanted to emphatically deny Devin Haney's version of the events or his side of the story. Same with Bob Santos. You the mouthpiece, you doing your talking or whatever. You gotta do that, bro. You can't just be saying shit like, and then you basically admit, but I never got a call back. So that means that they didn't call you back for sparring, bro. That means you went in there and you did your work, and then you never got a call back. So you kind of corroborating what the Haney'S is talking about, man. You corroborating Devin's version of the events. He says he wasn't enough to push him, so they got rid of him after 2 days of sparring because he wasn't enough of a push for him, but I never got a call back. What you mean? So you sparred him 2 days, they ain't call you back no more. So did you get kicked out of camp? Is Devin telling the truth? To me, it don't really matter, and I'm getting to the second part of this. Hector Luis Garcia, man, y'all gotta understand, bro. Y'all just, straight bullet type shit. Like, Devin really aiming for Tank, but he just hit y'all with it. You know what I'm saying? He aiming for Tank, he just hit you with a little. You know what I'm talking about? Little ricochet. Shot the bullet at Tank, ducked behind the car. Y'all didn't see the bullet coming, so the bullet hit you. That's all, bro. Don't take it personal. It really wasn't a knock on you. It was a way to try to shit on Tank. Try to put pressure on Tank. Try to take some of the star, take some of the shine off of what Tank Davis got going on. That's it. That's all, bro. We all see it. We all know it, and I don't care. No love lost. They don't like each other. Be real within that dislike. Devin don't like Tank. Tank don't like Devin. Whatever, bro. A lot of their fans don't like each other. So with that being said, I'm cool with that dislike. Like, be comfortable with that shit. If you Devin and you feel like you can find a way to shit on Tank and try to, you know what I'm saying, bring him down a peg, shit, I'm cool with it. I ain't got no issues with it. And that's what I think Hector Luis Garcia. I ain't telling him not to take it personal because you supposed to take it personal. That's you he talking about. But I just hope for my brothers and sisters at the Dominican Republic, for Hector Luis Garcia and this team, I just want them to know you weren't the intended target, bro. You weren't the intended target. All that little shit right there, man, all that shit right there was intended for Tank Davis, man. That's what it was intended for. To shit on him and to bring down what he got going on and to dim his light a little bit. They doing that shit back and forth. That's why you hear Tank, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that man, he an email champ. Who he beat? He this, he that. You know what I mean? That's why you hear him doing that shit. That's why you hear him doing that shit, bro. They both doing that shit to each other. So you can't get mad at Devin for trying to shit on Tank when we know Tank, gonna do his thing too. We just seen Tank, man. I cracked his ass in Spawn. I don't know what you talking about. Cracked him badly. He tell you I almost knock him out. Remember all that shit, bro? They doing, hey, talk your shit. They just need to get in the ring and prove all this shit to me. That's all I want to see, dog. So there you have it. Hector Luis Garcia, him and his team, they responded to Devin Haney kinda, but they ain't denied enough. It wasn't emphatic enough for me to say Devin capping. As a matter of fact, towards the tail end, I think we got a gem right there. Bob Santos admitted that they never got a call back. So how you gonna admit that you never got a call back, but then they ain't kick you out of camp though? If you got a call back, that means they were still sparring you. So they did say, nah, we good. We're gonna do some other sparring. Now, if you got another reason for it other than you can't keep up, please tell me. But just saying that you never got a call back and that this guy's an undefeated Olympian and I'm gonna let the people decide and you can't hit hard, you can't crack an egg, all that shit sound good. But tell us that what he's saying is untrue because you've already confirmed that you didn't get a call back. Now, talk your shit. Was it because you was beating his ass? Was it because they told you that they felt JoJo Diaz fought differently and that they couldn't get good work from you? Well, you too long because you way bigger and longer than JoJo Diaz. Did they want smaller sparring partners? Let us know your take on it because right now they saying your ass was garbage and couldn't keep up, bro. And your response is, oh, you don't hit hard and I never got a call back. That's what I got from y'all, bro. You don't hit hard. My daughter hit harder than you. but we never got a call back though. Not a very good comeback on y'all's part, man. Y'all kind of give some validity to what they talking about. So that's why I'm inclined to say I'm not calling cap on this. I'm not calling cap on this one, but I want them to understand, and I'll close it, bro. You know, you a casualty of a war that's going on between Devin Haney and Tank Davis. You just a bystander that got hit that they wasn't even aiming for you, bro. So don't take it personal. Just go mess up everything they got going and go beat Tank Davis' ass if you can beat his ass, bro. We'll be doing our prediction video on that, but the shit, that's the way you get all this shit to shut up. Go beat his ass if you can beat his ass, Hector. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Comment down below, smash the like, sub to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. You got a breakdown or a prediction that you want me to do for you, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address. Live shows Wednesday and Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.